Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg, Audit Department of Ag, Trade, Consumer Protection, because Michelle lets me keep coming back. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Same with Laura, too. We're grateful that you guys allow us to come out here and get out the information. And it is the holiday season.
That's right. Red sweater and all.
Right, yeah, I missed the memo. Today we're going to be talking about, as we get things ready for the holiday season, it's time to talk safety. We're going to look at online shopping, shipping, and promotions. All kind of tied together here pretty good. We should see some continuity as you give us some safety tips here. But as we head into the holiday season, when it comes to online shopping, which is we know is huge now. What are you telling folks to stay safe this holiday season?
Well, the best thing here is that we're coming off Cybersecurity Month in October, so everyone's computer is going to be ready to go for online shopping because we went through all those tips. But that's step one with any kind of online shopping is making sure that your computer, operating system, your mobile device, however you're going to shop is up to date, antivirus software run, you're ready to go. So with that stage set, now you need to know where you're going. And what I mean by that is make sure you're not working with an imposter store. Don't click through on a too good to be true ad that might be posted on social media for really reduced price, cheap clothing or jewelry. Those are some of the hot ticket items that have really, again, those too good to be true, deep discount promotions where we end up with consumer complaints, or the Better Business Bureau ends up with consumer complaints that they never get the product. They don't actually see anything, or the quality of the merchandise is really low level as compared to what was promoted. So know who you're doing business with. Make sure you're not working with a knockoff type situation or an imposter store. Someone who has set up a link that you think you're going to a big box store, but really there's just one little typo in that URL, and now you're an imposter handing over all your personal information, like your credit card number.
Yeah, this time of year you're going to be bombarded with the emails of the Black Friday shopping, of every deal you can possibly think. But I'm thinking you're right on that link is crucial. When you're clicking on that, you probably shouldn't click on it if you don't know. If you're not sure, don't click on it. But be really observant on those external links. I like that. That's
Absolutely. I mean, if you get an email that indicates these great Black Friday sales, just go use your favorites or go type in the URL yourself, and those great deals should still be there. And if it's because you're a member, now you'll log in and you'll still have those great deals available to you.
And on the flip side of that, we're looking at the shipping side of things. Certainly we've got the porch pirate thing to be vigilant for, and definitely you guys have some great tips on that. But for shipping scams, what should be the things we're looking for on our shipping?
Yeah, that porch pirate, just write out theft. You contact local law enforcement if you see deliveries disappearing off your doorstep. This is about the anticipation of a delivery, the shipping scams. It's an opportunity where scam artists can certainly take advantage. If you are an online shopper, you could easily fall victim to this because you'll get an email from FedEx or UPS, the fake FedEx, the fake UPS, indicating that you have a package waiting for delivery, but there's some disruption. So you need to do a verification, click this button, hand over personal information. Now your package can proceed for delivery. Just some indication, again, that there is some form of delay, and thus you need to take an action, click this link. And if you look real close at these emails, you'll see that who is sending it to you, the from line, their email extension doesn't actually match the company that the email's coming from. There could be grammatical and spelling errors within the context of the email. They've lifted logos, so it will look like it's from one of these major places. But if you hover over the links within the email, you'll again see a misdirection where they don't match up with the company where they're going to take you. So all things that should just be ignored. Use your own confirmation email from an online purchase, the tracking information you get from the company. If you need to track your package, go directly to the company you purchased from in order to see what's going on, get your status update. But you shouldn't need to click these random links because FedEx isn't the one that's going to tell you about your purchase from Target or Walmart. They're going to tell you about your purchase from those companies.
Yeah, if you click through your junk mail during this time of year, you'll see that nonstop every day, or at least in mine. I guess they paid me, but every day. I think a good tip too is check the shipping companies like your UPS, like your FedEx, or the one that they're using, and see what their policy is, because they actually lay it out for you. What to look for. They'll even show you examples of fakes out there from their emails.
Yeah, that's a great tip. I mean, and be sure you're going to their legitimate website again. Being
Start,
real careful.
Yeah, start with typing it. Type it in direct. I like that, going direct, or hitting it from your favorites. I think it's a really good thing. Do we have any, as far as the reports go for shipping scam? Are they not getting anything, or are they just buying into a fake thing? So I guess this is a two-part question here. For the online buying, do we get a lot of complaints from people that are not getting their packages? And then on the flip side, how many people actually buy into the fake emails when it comes to Wisconsinites?
Sure. Well, we do hear from consumers that aren't receiving the deliveries that they should, and sometimes that's a result of what might be happening in our country. I mean, last year we had massive snowstorms and delays. We had fires in California, so things were just delayed and unknown where packages were. But again, if you go back to the company you purchased from, but if you aren't getting a response from the company, that goes back to the online shopping aspect of things. Be sure you're filing a complaint so we can help open up that door of customer service or something more that consumer protection would have a role in. And then as far as people falling for the shipping scams, sure, we hear from consumers who've clicked the link and handed over their information. And now we have to talk about identity theft, because depending upon what they've handed over, we may need to do a little triage there for protection and prevention so their IDs aren't stolen or their credit cards aren't impacted that way. One of the tips that I do for my holiday shopping is if I do any online shopping, I just keep a logbook next to the computer of who I purchased it from, their expected delivery date, and then what method, if I know, it will be arriving by, and then I just know how to track things that way.
I do that, and I check both. I look at the site where I bought it from, and checking their estimated time against the estimated time from the actual, but going separately. Try not to even click into the emails, because I just don't want to even, I don't even want to chance it. So I think great tips. Well, we appreciate it. This is great information. Hopefully folks will have a smooth buying season, if they will.
Absolutely. Any questions, call our 800 number, 1-800-422-7128.
A lot of resources on the website. You got to get out there. If you have any questions, that's a great place to go and learn about this stuff. Michelle, thank you so very much, and have a good holiday season. I look forward to you shipping me a present.
Oh, absolutely.
She's like, until you ship me one, I'm not getting one. All right, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Talking Pittsburgh.